Hello and welcome. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I want to show you a $31 total cover purchase at a stamp show. Um, let's get started. Belgium, 1926 semi-postal stamps, not often seen on cover, and they have a catalog value for used only of $8. On cover, I do not have a value, but I suspect it would be a fair amount more. I paid for this cover $10. This was the most expensive that I purchased. France, from Brest, March 24, 1915, World War I military cover. Cachet was of naval artillery. This one was a $1 cover box cover. So for $1, not bad for such an item. In the Philippines, 1942 to 1944, under Japanese occupation. Philatelic? Yes, probably, but interesting overprints, colorful, crisp cancels, and clean. Again, for $1, how can anyone go wrong with that? The previous cover, these two and all similar that follow, were picked out of a dealer's $1 box and are of philatelic nature. I feel, regardless of catalog value, $1 for each is well spent, and perhaps there is a surprise. Let's take another look at some others. A green May 7, 1943 postmark and a violet Japanese military censer. The green postmark and the violet Japanese military censer. Corregidor surrendered to the Japanese on May 6, and on the back of the cover we have a nice advertising of this building in Manila. Very nice, clean cover once again. This postal stationery has three imperf pairs, two of which are centerline pairs, as the arrows point to. However, not even a mention in the catalog about that. But still, interesting as usual. Yeah, I always say that, don't I? That's okay. No clear information of the overprints in the U.S. Specialized Scott catalog on this item. Somewhat similar to the listed official card, but the 1942 first postal card is likely the one, as best as I can narrow it down. Still not identically the same overprint, but definitely the closest. So I will have to do some more investigating. Unless some of you out there might have the information that I'm looking for. A nice Another nice uprated postal stationery cover of 1943. Philatelic covers oftentimes fill gaps where regular covers may be scarce or even non-existent. So I would never really discredit philatelic covers for the just mentioned reasons alone. And typically they are very clean and colorful and very nice. This cover of 1944 with two each of the 1, 2, and 5 peso stamps. Yes, this one a small treasure of about $45 in regards to the stamp values. So it certainly doesn't appear like peso values because I cannot read the Japanese um, characters. But yeah, this is where, good reference material again will enlighten us and tell us what we're looking at. And here, another treasure, a green cancel VJ Day and a violet hand-stamped Victory, a catalog value of $80 right here. Hand-stamped on most of the items of the occupied Philippines after they received victory over Japan. Um, these hand stamped ones, typically, some of them are very, very expensive. This is the first one that I have ever encountered and was able to pick out of a $1 cover box. Very unusual. So somebody probably didn't pay much attention. Very lucky. This card was canceled December 30, 1946. Since the Philippines already had become a republic on July 4, 1946. Catalog value, I have no reference. Sorry. And here we have the word victory printed out on the card right here. Japan in the upper left, a clean 1949 aerogram. And France, an 1876 Type 2 single franking. And Germany, a photo postcard of Graf Zeppelin LZ-127 airship. I believe this looks like a privately taken picture, but on the reverse, it actually is set up to be a postcard. Oh, very interesting. And all of these are of somewhat lower value, but still quite an assortment. USA, two postal stationery from 1932 with a catalog value of $15 each. Yeah, these stationery in color, blue, and I forgot, was it beige or yellow or something. Anyways, they were checked out on in the catalog, and $15 is what they were valued at. So again, it's not a huge amount, but for $1, still a nice item or items. And two optically very pleasing 1939 U.S. airmail covers to England via France. And here we have the transit cancel from Marseille, France. So everything is good on this cover, these covers. And again, nice items. And Korea to the USA via motor vessel Bright Star. Philatelic but nice packable cover with appropriate markings. And two more from Japan to the USA. In this video, paid $10 for one cover and all 21 other covers for $1 each. So I think I did okay. It definitely is a rather colorful and interesting group. And I'm glad I did go to the show and was able to find these. And I thank you all so very much for watching my video. Yeah, as we could see in this video too, a couple of items were cataloging nice amounts for as opposed to the purchase price of $1. So yeah, we have to look and investigate, and oftentimes I have a habit. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not so good. That if there are items, especially at a lower value, lower sales value, um, and I'm not too familiar with that item, um, for a low price, I always like to buy it and check it out, and therefore perhaps learn just a little bit more about this wonderful hobby. Wishing all of you best of success and stay healthy. My channel, Stamp Space, My Fun Things.